Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of Reign of Chaos Wrestling StrikeZone. We are live for you tonight here from Baltimore, Maryland. Another exciting episode of RCW StrikeZone. What a card we have for you this evening involving the RCW Twitch TV Championship will be on the line in our main event. Before we get to our main event here tonight, we have to deal with our opening contest, Lio Rush versus Eli Drake. First, we're kicking off this week's Strike Zone with the former Twitch TV champion, Lio Rush.
Making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 160 pounds, Lio Rush.
Lio Rush has been finding himself as of late as a target by Dolph Ziggler. Of course, Dolph Ziggler, a number of weeks ago, cost Lio Rush a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. And Lio would go on to break out to win the Twitch TV Championship, and 2 weeks ago he would lose that title to the current champion, Eric Young, who again will be defending the title against Kevin Owens' opponent at Breakout. He'll be facing Dave Mastiff in our main event for the Twitch Championship. But again, the nature of the Twitch Championship has got to be defended every single week here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling, as now comes Eli Drake.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, Eli Drake.
Eli Drake, a very outspoken individual, to certainly say the least. The top prospect here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling is a former Impact World Champion, an NWA Tag Team Champion. Eli Drake has not been on such a hot run as of late, but hopefully that this will be able to turn things around here for him here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. And what no better way to do that than defeat the former Twitch champion, Lio Rush. And here we go, matchup underway here. Tilt-a-whirl DDT out of the gate from Eli Drake. Immediately taking advantage of Lio Rush. Stiff kick to the back and up and over by a clothesline as Lio Rush dumping Eli Drake to the outside. And now this match is spilled out to the outside. Back elbow from Lio. Now Drake's got him back up, looking for a right hand, and these two are just going at it like bulls in a china shop right now. Ooh. Right off the ring apron goes Eli Drake. And now Drake with a running STO taking down Lio Rush. And this is what you want to do if you're going against Lio, is keep him grounded, slow him down. You don't want him to pick up the pace. The referee was getting over to, I believe, a 7 count or 6. And off the ropes goes Lio Rush. Now Eli Drake just basking in his own spotlight, and he's just making an example of Lio Rush here. Lio with an wheelbarrow arm drag. Great maneuver there from the former Twitch champion. Immediately into the cover, not even a 1 count from Eli Drake. Snapmare takedown, kick right to the back of Eli Drake. And now Lio with a rolling DDT. Innovative offense for sure. And now it's Lio Rush who's commanding the momentum in this match. Quick uppercut there by Eli Drake. Now Eli up on his shoulders into a flapjack from the fireman's carry position. And now Eli Drake just continuing to dominate Lio Rush in this match. Lio has not had much offense. But right in this match, and here we go with a modified surfboard stretch to Lio. Rush able to counter it, and whoa, double under, power bomb from Eli Drake. Innovative maneuver from the former Impact champion. The knees and the clothesline from Eli Drake. Into the cover on Lio Rush, and only a 2 count for Eli Drake. Now Drake might be looking to put this match away here against Lio Rush. So going for a ride, looking for the gravy train, and it connects to Lio Rush. Into the cover on Lio Rush, and no, Lio getting the kick out, staying alive in this match. And Drake, I don't quite know what he's doing. He's going up to the top rope. We don't see very often. And obviously doesn't pay dividends as he's going with a splash, and Lio got the legs up. And now I think Eli Drake is, put it bluntly, I think he's straight up pissed off that he wasn't able to put Lio Rush away that easily. But Lio was still a lot of fight left in him. And again with the rolling DDT. I believe there was a rope break and the referee saw it. But Drake's bottom right, or his right foot was under the bottom rope, and now Lio stalking. Drake spinning as a Giri, coming up empty. Eli Drake with the momentum right now. Sweeping the leg, standing moonsault from Lio Rush. Lio is one entertaining individual to watch. And this match just absolutely proves that super kick. I believe Eli has a cut right above his right eye. A short jab there from Lio. Looking for something else there, but Eli Drake with a short clothesline. And again, I think Eli Drake is just straight up pissed off at Lio Rush, but Lio still in this match 100%. He's looking to hit that spinning enziguri again. It didn't hit the first, but it does the second time. Both these guys with a lot to prove yet so far. Only a 2 count. Lio saying that he still deserves to be treated as if he never lost the Twitch Championship, and Eli is still trying to get out of the blocks here in RCW. But what a match and a clash of styles between these two. And now Rush going up to the top rope, looking to hit the frog splash to Eli Drake, and he does. Immediately jumps into the cover on Eli Drake. 2 and 3. Lio Rush with the victory here this week on StrikeZone. What a match between these two. Again, just a very distinct clash of styles and innovative counters. Obviously, these two have seen a lot of tape of each other and were well prepared for this match. There's a gravy train from Eli Drake. Thought he had the match won, and then after Rush kicked out, Eli Drake turned it up to 11 and just started a non-stop assault on the Lio Rush, but Lio is fighting back with everything he's got, and he did so by defeating Eli Drake here to start off this week's edition of StrikeZone. Congratulations to Lio Rush.
Here is your winner, Lio.
And it looks like maybe for now that Dolph Ziggler's in his rear view mirror, as they've got a rivalry going on between the two of them, but Lio Rush is looking toward the future, and the future is filled with gold for the man of the hour. And coming up next, tag team action between the Bar and the Colognes. The Bar, of course, were fighting for the RCW Tag Team Championships at Breakout. That eventually led into a count-out victory for the Profits, but they never distinctly won the tag team titles. But then they would go on and face the Street Profits in a Falls Count Anywhere tag match the following StrikeZone. And the Profits would walk away as the champions. But let's see if the Bar can get it done here.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Cesaro and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, the Bar.
Of course, the Bar, one of the most dominant tag teams here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. They got to break out the fight for the titles, but were unsuccessful in that moment. And again, the following StrikeZone in a Falls Count Anywhere match were not able to pick up the win. Of course, they have a tough task ahead of them as they take on the Colognes, Primo and Epico, in tag team action.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, Epico and Primo, the Colognes.
Of course, the Colognes, they are not the shining stars. They are not whatever the hell their luchador gimmick was in WWE. They are the Colognes, Primo and Epico. Part of one of the other wrestling families that doesn't deserve a lot of attention, I'll be perfectly honest with you, with their cousin Carlito Colon, as many people in the Ruthless Aggression era may know him, in the late Ruthless Aggression era in WWE. He's a former tag team United States Intercontinental Champion. And of course, their more prominent family member, Carlos Colon, the Primo and Epico need to make a name for themselves, and they're going to do it here against the bar. As Epico side Russian leg sweep to Cesaro. A drop toe hold from Epico, beautifully done to Cesaro. Hung him up and forcefully driving Cesaro's neck right into the middle ring rope. And a shoulder tackle from the Swiss Superman, Swiss Cyborg. Cesaro, one of the more underrated professional wrestlers. Of course, tore it up in Ring of Honor and PWG and just about anywhere else that he has been except in the WWE. One of the greatest wrestlers never to hold a world championship, but that is yet. So I believe that he will be a world champion at some point in his career. And now here comes Epico, or excuse me, Primo. Standing suplex to Cesaro. Cesaro getting the knee to hit Epico right on the top, Primo on the top of the head, and back and forth they go off the ropes. A corkscrew uppercut. Move more commonly known for being in Cesaro's arsenal, that springboard European uppercut. It's not like Cesaro has the trademark to own the move, but nonetheless, the Colognes are in control of this match, driving shoulder tackle into the corner, and Cesaro, the strength just by his foot, was able to take down Primo, and in comes Sheamus off the tag. And a running double axe handle from the Irishman. Both Sheamus and Cesaro love to fight, and you can see right here on display is Primo getting dumped onto the outside of the ring. These two continuing to battle on the outside of the ring here. A quick gut punch from the Irishman. I'm not talking about Robert De Niro. I'll be honest, that's a little bit of a dated reference, but I'm going with it anyway. Chops back and forth between these two as the referee is still counting. It's at a count of 7. And now this match finally gets back inside the ring, and in comes Primo off the tag, and I believe Primo wishes that he didn't make the tag, as now Sheamus is taking firm control of this tag team match. And in comes Cesaro off the tag. Frequent tags in and out, great strategy in tag team wrestling, and the bar just looking to make a statement of Primo and Epico here. Off the ropes, and another elbow of his spinning elbow of his own is Cesaro. And now Epico's in the wrong part of town in the bar's corner. Epico looking to do the same spinning back elbow. Arm drag from Cesaro. Now Cesaro just grabbed him by the ear and hitting him with a straight right hand. That's not going to go well. Short lariat from Primo. Oh, now look at this double team maneuver here. Cesaro trapped in the Cologne's corner, nothing to do but eat that knife edge chop from Epico. And a back suplex. He's not releasing it yet. German. And there we go for a suplex. Beautiful combination from Epico. And again, another double team maneuver here, and this time Cesaro just eating a knee right from Epico. Double underhook lung blower from Epico into the cover in this match, and Sheamus is forced to break up the pin. I believe if Sheamus wasn't there, this match would be over, and now this match belongs to the Colognes. Which I'll be honest, I didn't see this match coming this way. Arm drag from Cesaro. Of course, Cesaro, former Intercontinental Champion over in General Admission Wrestling, our sister promotion, as they are just wrapping up Nitro 10. You can watch that over on their YouTube channel at GAW Wrestling. Aleister Black being the first man ever to kick out of the One-Winged Angel from Kenny Omega to win the GAW Heavyweight Championship. As well as many great matches on that card for Nitro, as they are going to go on a brief hiatus. Into the cover goes Primo. And again, Sheamus is forced to break up the pin. Now Cesaro with a running uppercut. For Primo, another leg drop. We've seen that used multiple times by Cesaro. And there's the European uppercut. Jawbreaker by Epico. Primo. And again, sticking with the double team maneuver. It may not be the most flashiest thing in the world. Double backstabber to Cesaro, and now Cesaro making the tag to Sheamus. Wise strategy here. And now Sheamus coming in like a house of fire. Up on his shoulders, looking to hit the white noise. To Primo. And now Sheamus just looking to put this match away. I would not be turning your back onto the Colognes bro kick. Now into the cover to win this match here, and it's being broken up. This match continuing. Now Sheamus just knocking. I've lost track of who it is at this point. Primo or Epico off the ring apron. I believe it's Epico. So what a match between these two teams. Going into his own corner is Sheamus. Now Primo looking for a quick kick onto Sheamus, but Sheamus getting control back in this match. Now here comes Epico. The older half of the Colognes. A diving leg drop of his own. This time to Sheamus. Hurricane Rana. Overhand strike, and now Sheamus using the ropes to keep his... He kept on his feet, and Epico's feeling it here in this match. Get himself hyped up, and only a 1 count from Sheamus. Now Epico again, running dropkick right into the back of Sheamus. Great way to keep him down, running Bulldog. Now Sheamus was looking to make another tag to Cesaro, but Epico be able to cut him off. Now Epico top rope. Looking for something. Here, a splash. Just barely connecting to Sheamus, if I'm perfectly honest with you, but I'm the one that's staying very far away from the ring. And now again, the Colognes is sticking to the tag team, or the double maneuvers, and now Sheamus and Epico just trading blows back and forth, and now there's white noise again from Sheamus. Now these two teams just can't stop, won't stop until one of them is done. Now Epico Just staring down Sheamus, trying to figure out what his next move's going to be. Again, just trying to figure out what he's going to do. Looking for the backstabber. Move made famous by, again, his family member, Carlito. I don't remember if they're cousins or brothers, but the family move, the backstabber, as Sheamus takes care of Primo. And now Epico, you don't want to turn your back, and Epico just laying it to Sheamus. And again, these two are just in an all-out brawl with each other. This match very much staying alive. Snapmare. Keeping control of the arm. Is Primo. Or Epico. I'll get them right one way or the other. I believe it is Epico that's in the ring now with Sheamus. Epico looking for something here. Looking for a monkey flip out of the corner. Springboard into a cross body. Beautifully executed. Into the cover and a 2 count from Sheamus. Epico again looking for something big. Another monkey flip and then the cross body combination. Focusing on the abdomen, trying to exclude all the air out of the lungs of Sheamus. He can't breathe, he can't fight. That's just basic information. Jawbreaker and a neck breaker. From Epico, now Sheamus in the wrong part of town. Double team move here. Going high and low with the kicks. Into the cover is Primo. And Cesaro forced to break up the pinfall. And again, I believe this match just belongs to the Colognes. And now Cesaro rolled to the outside of the ring. Now Sheamus is in there all by himself. No one to make a tag to. Just ground and pound attack from Sheamus to Primo. Now Sheamus again with the white noise to Primo. What a match these two teams are putting on here. The fans here in Baltimore, and off the white noise, Sheamus getting the victory. I believe Epico frustrated that he thought Primo could kick out of the white noise. But these teams just looking to tear each other apart. A great match nonetheless. There's a splash from Epico. And the Bar are your winners here tonight.
And the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, the Bar.
As we now move on to our women's division here in Reign Chaos Wrestling. Of course, Paige faced off against Nikki Bella a number of weeks ago to try and get to the finals at RCW Breakout for the vacant Women's Championship. Paige winning a triple threat match. And Sasha Banks would lose to Jordynne Grace, who would go on to Breakout, but the two women who have earned the bye in the Women's Championship tournament going off against each other. Excuse me, not Paige, but you get the idea. Not so much the idea, but just Paige was here before, and I believe the tournament was set up that the former champions would earn the bye in the tournament, and that's what that was based on. Where Sasha Banks, a former women's champion here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. As I go and take a look in our record book here. Sasha Banks defeated Nikki Bella, the current champion, to win the women's championship.
From Norwich, England, Paige.
Sasha Banks defeated Nikki Bella back at Hell on Earth in 2016 in that triple threat Hell in a Cell match. Charlotte was also the third woman involved in that match. And Sasha would pick up the victory and become the women's champion. And Paige saying this is her house, and again she has been here before here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. They never quite reached the top of the women's division. But she can certainly do that right now if she can defeat a former champion. And running out of the gate is a crucifix bomb from Paige. And only a 1 count from the former women's champion. Dragon Screw takedown from Sasha. Spinning back kick, barely connecting from Paige. Now Sasha with a right elbow. Of course, both these women former champions in WWE. Sasha, multiple-time Raw and SmackDown, and even women's tag team champion. And Paige, a 2-time Divas champion. The frog from Paige, dropkick missing from, or countered by Sasha. There's a running forearm. And then, of course, Sasha, after winning the Women's Championship at Hell on Earth, she would retain it in a fatal 4-way ladder match for the first time ever at RCW Final Bell, again in 2016. The back suplex from the boss. She would go on to continue to hold the championship until RCW Overtime, where Asuka won the match, won the title, and a 2 count from Paige, and Asuka earned that chance at the champion in a battle royal at Final Bell. Now Sasha looking to put Paige away here with the bank statement, and Paige's feet were well within the bottom rope. Now Sasha into the cover, thinking she's done enough damage to Paige. And of course Asuka, after we close our doors, Asuka would continue to go to Japan, and then she would sign with General Mission Wrestling, where she is one of the longest reigning champions in there in GAW, and she just lost her women's championship to Dakota Kai at Nitro 10. Now Paige, an exploding suplex. There's the tribal scream from Paige, but Luthat's press from Sasha, keeping Paige grounded. Sasha again still in firm control of this match, looking for the bankrupt to Paige. Into the cover. And Sasha barely getting the win there at 2 9/10 from Paige. Arm drag from Paige and a headbutt. Now Paige looking for a signature of her own, the Paige Turner. And she capitalized and defeats Sasha Banks off the Paige Turner and only a 1 count. Again, this match has been firm control by Sasha Banks, but Paige is still trying to get the ball rolling here in this match. And you can see why there, Sasha just gaining control of the match at a moment's notice and looking again for the backstabber. Again, Paige well within the ropes to force a break. And Sasha shooting the half, going into the cover on Paige. And Sasha Banks picks up the victory here against Paige. We take a look at the replays here. Countless bank statements from Paige, or excuse me, Sasha. We're not able to put Paige away. And as this match has showed, that this match has solely belonged to Sasha Banks.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Can we believe looking at our next women's champion, Sasha Banks. Again, as I alluded to, that Sasha, albeit I do not believe Nikki Bella was in the decision back at Hell on Earth to lose her women's championship, but actually, as a matter of fact, no, she was not. Sasha got Charlotte to tap out, and Nikki Bella was nowhere near to know that she lost her title. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear from our world champion, Kevin Owens, after, let's just call it what it was, an upset victory by Wade Barrett last week in our main event. And now Kevin Owens looking to vent out his frustrations here against a possible next challenger in Wade Barrett for the World Championship. I'm a prize fighter. That means I fight for titles. I fight to defend titles. Last week, I was pinned by Wade Barrett. Props to him for beating me on an off day. I'm still recovering from my match at Breakout against Dave Mastiff. And I'm not making excuses. That is the damn truth. Oh boy, here comes arguably the #1 contender, Wade Barrett. I believe Wade Barrett is going to deliver some bad news for Kevin Owens. As Wade marches to grab a microphone, let's see what he's got to say. Kevin, I didn't beat you on an off day. Again, you're a prize fighter, so you should be ready You should have the mentality that your title's on the line in every match that you're in. The fact of the matter is, I still beat you. Pin your shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3. The fact is, I did go ahead and talk to management, and they have granted me the right to become your #1 contender for your RCW World Championship. I'm just going to say it right here and now that that match is going to happen at Solar Flare. See, this is absolutely ridiculous. No, you know what I think is happening? I think what's happening is the British want me out as world champion. Because at Breakout, it was going to be, oh, the boyhood dream has come true for Dave Mastiff on his quest to become the world champion against all odds against me. I'm not going to stand for this. The boyhood dream. Is that what you really call it? The boyhood dream. Kevin, you are nothing but that. You are just a boy in a man's world. No, you know what? To heck with this. I demand that last week's match be erased from the history books because this is nothing more, again, than just a damn conspiracy. I demand justice against what happened to me last week. Yeah, well, I've got nothing more to say to you, Kevin, other than tough shit. Well, that was quite the confrontation, ladies and gentlemen, between Kevin Owens and Wade Barrett. That's for damn sure. And Kevin marching his way out of the ring like a young toddler that was about to be punished. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our main event this week for the Twitch TV Championship. Eric Young, the world-class maniac, versus the Bomber, Dave Mastiff. And again, as we were saying earlier, that Mastiff was in that World Championship match against Kevin Owens at Breakout in a rounds match, which again, you can watch that match in full, as well as the full RCW Breakout pay-per-view on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Tubasplat. You can find a playlist of both iterations of Reign of Chaos Wrestling on that channel. And I would also want to point out, if you do want to subscribe to our Twitch channel, you can help decide who gets a Twitch TV Championship match every week. To decide a member from the roster, you can vote as well as earn other privileges by subscribing to the first tier on our Twitch champion.
Our Twitch channel. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Internet Television Championship.
The Bomber, Dave Mastiff, from the Black Country in England. He is one absolute hell of an athlete. Again, that was proven during the World Championship tournament, where he defeated in order. Dave Mastiff defeated Rhino, and then he defeated Eli Drake, and then go on to again said, lose to the current world champion in a rounds match at Breakout for the vacant world championship. We all know Dave Mastiff can go inside the ring. He did it for more than 30 minutes against Kevin Owens. But this is not Kevin Owens. This is going to be a different test for the Bomber. Into much, I don't know, behest, that's the right word. Much to my pleasure, Eric Young is our Twitch TV champion. And that's just, that's scary. That Eric Young is champion here in Reign of Chaos Wrestling. I mean, it's only, again, it was only a matter of time, and I say that about many of our competitors, but Eric Young is a dangerous individual. He's unhinged. He is exactly what he is, a world-class maniac, and I would want to be nowhere near Eric Young when he steps between those ropes. After what he's done to Rich Swann in Impact Wrestling, and being able to turn Cody Deaner on Cousin Jake in Impact, and even get to Joe Doring as his stablemates are just lackeys in Impact Wrestling. But this is an Impact. This is Reign of Chaos Wrestling, and our Twitch TV Championship is on the line here in our main event.
Introducing the challenger from England, weighing in at 322 pounds, Dave Masters. Introducing the champion from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 232 pounds, he is the Internet Television Champion, Eric Young.
Dave Mastiff with nearly a 100-pound advantage on Eric Young. But I don't think that's going to be any different for Eric Young. Eric Young has gone against giants in his career. Maybe literally and figuratively. So here we go. Twitch Championship on the line here. Belly-to-belly suplex out of the gate from Eric Young to Dave Mastiff. And double axe handle from the Bomber. Under. Drop down and the leapfrog from Eric Young, and a belly-to-belly suplex of his own is Dave Mastiff. And these two bulls just trying to get advantage one over the other. Swing neck breaker from Eric Young. Again, I bring up what Eric Young did to Rich Swann in Impact when he returned at Slammiversary. Putting Swann on the shelf, putting him into retirement, but then Rich would fight back and eventually win the World Championship at Bound for Glory against Eric Young, but that was a blood rivalry between those two. But those two were more in their own weight class, and here Dave Mastiff is far from Rich Swann. Mastiff's got Young up. Snake Eyes to the Twitch champion. Into the cover now. Again, the Twitch Championship is on the line here in our main event on this week's edition of StrikeZone. Young keeping Mastiff grounded. At least for the moment. Quick gut punches by Eric Young or Mastiff, and even one right to the face. And a running drop kick, and Mastiff is not down. Another neck breaker from Eric Young. Back body drop by Mastiff, and what can you do against the Bomber? Well, I can tell you who does know, and that would be Kevin Owens. Given that both Kevin and Mastiff were one fall apiece in their rounds match, and they went for the rest of the other 5 rounds until they went sudden death. And off the elbow, the diving elbow from Eric Young. Now Young looking to put this match away. Wheelbarrow neckbreaker to the Bomber, into the cover. And Mastiff still staying alive in this match. I don't even know if this is even so much of about the championship for Mastiff as it is for Eric Young. That I think Mastiff just wants to prove that he still belongs in the World Championship. Rolling senton from the Bomber. I think it's just more to make a statement that Mastiff still belongs, and off the rolling senton, and Mastiff is the new Twitch champion. I may be wrong, but now Dave Mastiff is the new Twitch champion. Much to my surprise, and I believe the surprise of everyone else here in the arena, that we got a new champion. If Mastiff can't win the World Championship, then I guess he'll just take the Twitch Championship. Much to everyone's surprise. Here's the wheelbarrow neckbreaker from Eric Young, and that could have been it right there, but Mastiff still had plenty more in the tank. Much more left to give. And with the rolling senton, and we got ourselves a new Twitch champion.
New Internet Television Champion, Dave Masters.
Congratulations to Dave Mastiff on winning the Twitch Championship. And he's staring down the lens to Kevin Owens, possibly to egg him on and maybe even face him for the Twitch Championship. But that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen, this week here on Reign of Chaos Wrestling. Thank you everybody so much for watching. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing so you don't miss out on new content on our YouTube channel every week. And of course, you can watch Reign of Chaos Wrestling live on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Tubasplat. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here next week on the Strike Zone.